Assalamu alaikum and hello to all. Welcome to Power BI for Non-Tech Made Easy. So we had a good topic today, and one of my LinkedIn connection was asking me that how can we put a preload filter over any data so that the data should be filtered and bringing in the Power BI. Uh, you have an idea that when you use any database, any data source like MySQL and SQL and these sort of things, so we can easily put the filter over there to bring the filtered data. We put the where condition, or we made the views and this sort of stuff, so that we can easily load the data that we need. We just exclude the data that we don't need in the Power BI. So in the case of Excel, we don't put the filter over the Excel anywhere so that it should bring the data. But we will do it today. So we will put a preload in the mQuery, and then it will definitely bring the data power in the Power BI, the filtered data. That is called the preload filter data. So I'm importing an Excel sheet, and I will select it. If I will show you the Excel sheet, then we have two database data available over there. So we will do it on the numeric value. We will filter out the numeric value, we will filter out the text value, and we will filter out the date value. So I will choose both the sheets to bring the data in, and then go to the transform. So this transform is the same that we can go from here as well. I will show it later in the video. So I will go to the transform, just waiting for loading. So you can see that we have two data sets available now from the Excel sheet. Now if I want to do a preload on the string value, so you can see that we had a region column available here. So just click over this uh, arrow filter on the field, and just click just select the filter. Okay, so it itself is saying that not equal begin with, so you can easily put not equal to and this sort of thing. If I will choose from the options, so do not end with, there are many options available, equal, do not equal, but simply I will select the central, and you can see that the filtered data is already available in this section as well. And it's again, you can see that we had a step is available as well. So all steps are being applied on chronological order as per the defined. So if I remove this, you can see that the all data has been come again. So selecting central now, order date. Okay, so you can see that we had a value of product ID, let's say, or product order ID is repeating. So if I want to use the product ID, or let's say we had to select the receive quantity, or maybe we have to select the between 10 to 20. Okay, so you can see that it's now showing the number filters. Okay, then I will show the between value, and I will say that I need the value between 10 to 20. Okay, so you can see that now we had only 10 values available from 10 to 20. Now I will just remove that filter so that I can show you the date filter. Date filter is very important because one of my LinkedIn connection asked me to how we can apply on the weeks. So I will show you the year. So what I will do, I will duplicate the column, I will bring the year from it so that I can show you that how we are going to apply the filters, preload filters. So again, I will select the back arrow, down arrow, and I will select in the previous. Okay, so I want to select, you can say that last 2 years, this year and the previous year. So I will select one. So it will bring what it will bring. We had a 2021, so it will bring the 2020, and I will select the years. Same, I can select the weeks, right? And or either in year 2020, or is in year and now you can see that is in air means I can say last year. If I select last year, then these both are the same filters, so this year, and I will do OK. So you can see that when I open this Excel file, and when I put a filter over there, so it has a value for 2021, 20 and 29, so it should bring 2020 and 21. Now you can see that we had 2020 and 21. Okay, I will press OK, and I will apply, close and apply. So it will just bring the, let wait for loading. It's a preload data. You can dynamically, actually you said dynamically, not putting any air between like values, like I need 2021 and 2020. So if I bring table, and you can see that we had a due date and we had a air column, so this will just bring, let me values and make it more larger. So you can see that the air is coming for 2020 and 21. Same goes with the let me format printer it, and same goes with the region. Yes, region is there. So you can see that we had a central, so it will automatically bring the data for, it will automatically put the dynamic filters that we have used, and it's a preload filter. The Power BI will not bring these data into Power BI file. And what if I need to change it? So again, if there was a transform data transform, and now we have to click the transform data again. So we will go to the same filter, and you can see that we had filter row, so we will click on it. So it was a step that we performed to put the central, but we can now, what we can do, we can just again click the east and OK. So it's re edited the filter row. So you can see that now, you can see that we had put that is again coming the not equal to. You can see that we had discussed the option for the string as well, so it automatically perform that, does not, it automatically perform the this sort of operation that we were looking for. So it is saying that not equal to west, sorry, it just filter it out. So if I don't go sign and I will go to the details, so it's saying that does not equal west. So you can easily learn by it that what we have to apply to preload the filter. So that is all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and it was very easy video that you can easily bring the data, the dynamic preload filters, you can easily put over there in your Excel and your Power BI file if you are bringing the data from anywhere, any data source. Thanks so much.